In this video I'm gonna show you how to make I-cord bind-off. For this dishcloth I use I-cord cast on, I-cord bind-off and I-cord edging. The pattern you can find under the video. So for this small example I made the I-cord edge already, I-cord cast on and I-cord edge, and now we're gonna work I-cord bind-off. To work I-cord bind-off, first we're gonna start with making cast on 3 stitches, and this cast on that we're gonna use here is called cable cast on. It's quite simple what we're gonna do for this. First we are inserting needles between our first 3 stitches, taking our yarn, knitting it and placing this back on our left needle. So we now had cast on 1 stitch, but we need to do this 3 times, so that's time number 1. Now we are again putting our needle between first 2 stitches, grabbing our yarn, making a loop and placing this on our left needle again, and the last time between first 2 stitches, grab the yarn and place it. So now we had cast on 3 stitches, hope you can see this. Now we are starting to work in our I-cord bind-off. For this we are going to knit first 2 stitches. So we are doing knit 1 and knit 2, and now we're going to work knit 2 together. Now we have 3 stitches on our needle, and now we're gonna place them back on our left needle again. So we are slipping our 3 stitches what we just work, and now we are just repeating the same procedure. So we are doing knit 1 in first, knit 1 in second, and then knit 2 together in our 3rd stitch. Then we're gonna repeat this to the last stitch. Let's do this one more time. So we are slipping 3 stitches what we just work from our right needle to our left needle. Now we have stitches back on our left needle, and we do as before. Knit first 2 stitches and then knit 2 together, our 3rd and 4th stitch on a needle. So we are decreasing 1 stitch each time we are working. And again we are slipping yarn back, so I'm gonna work all the stitches and will come back to you when I have 3 last stitches on my needles. Now I had worked my I-cord bind-off, and now I have 3 stitches on the needle. What I propose to do here, so normally I'm doing just like this, like regular, like we was doing before. I'm slipping these 3 stitches. Now I'm just knitting 2 together first 2 stitches, together first 2 stitches, and placing this new stitch on the left needle, and then I'm knitting 2 together this new stitch with the last stitch. Now I have just 1, and normally here I'm just putting the yarn through this last loop and cutting it. So that's all. That's my I-cord bind-off. You can also find the video how I made I-cord edge and I-cord cast on. Hi.